So when I'm trying to find answers, I go straight to Jesus and then work from there. Here we have a perfect person who was God at the same time as being man, but laid down like those kind of powers, didn't use those powers for himself. Do you know what I mean? So we saw that he went to the cross, and he had all power that he could have been like, no, I ain't going to no cross, what do you mean? But he said to the Father, Father said, you gotta go. He's like, okay, I'm gonna do your will, not mine. So there we saw love. We saw the Father say, you need to do this, son. And Jesus said, I love you, Daddy, I'm gonna do what you say. I don't want to do it. This is for you, Daddy. I'm gonna do this. But then also at the same time, he knew he was doing this to save all humanity, past, present, and future. That's big. And he's like, I'm gonna do what needs to be done. But forget how I feel. Forget what's good for me. Because I tell you, some lashes hanging on a cross, nails through my arms and my legs. It's not fun, But for you guys, I'm gonna do this because I love you. Boom. And then, the cross is the worst kind of death. He went and did it for us just because he loved us for love. And even in God, there was sacrifice. There was, it's like, well, this is my son. I love my son. He's perfect. Look at him. He's going to do everything. Look, he's going to show these humans exactly what I asked of them. Yeah, he's got some powers and that, but I didn't use him to save himself. He went and did the thing. Love this one. He's got to go. I've got to lose this one. I've got to lose the physical form of this. I've got to lose that. I've got to sacrifice this love. And then no matter how far I looked, I just always saw love and sacrifice together all the time. And it's not like every single act whilst dealing with love will be sacrifice, because obviously when it comes to sacrifice, there's a party on the receiving end and there's a party on, the giving of sacrifice. And I came to, okay, I knew that was love, cool. Then I realized that feelings get in the way and they mislead us. So then I'm like, okay, well, what other thing can I look at that I know is love? Well, wait, my mum definitely loved me. Definitely. That's definitely love. And then I go, look, sacrifice. She did this to make sure that we, this, and her every act. Pretty much, I mean, there's some bits that were for her, of course, but the majority was to my kids, you know? There's certain times, like, I'd be I'd be thinking, have I got enough money to make it through the week? And my mum knows what's on my mind. And I'm not telling her, because I know if I tell her she's going to give me money, I know she ain't got these. She's a little bit strapped right now. I know. So I don't want to let her, what's wrong there? No, sorry, it's some stuff, but I'll be cool. I got home, right? Why does she phone me to tell me she just put money in my account? Just like that. Meanwhile, she's struggling to make sure things is going on her end, and it's like, do you know what I mean? Sacrifice. I see it again. I see it, love, sacrifice. And I tell you that's why I didn't want to say, because again, like at the time, so bluntly, I would have said I would let him more listen. But when you mentioned, dude, and like I'm like, wait, you found love in 6 months is the reason that it's gone? Nah, it wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. Do you know what I mean? But and for me, I think it's good that we see these things, because then later on we're more aware. So when we're in a relationship and it's like take, we can ask the right questions. Or when we say, do you know, how do you feel about me? Oh, I love you. Why do you love me? Oh, you make me feel this, you me this, you me it, me. When you start sounding like one car horn, me. That ain't love. That's lust. Maybe it's infatuation. Maybe there's all sorts of things that can be going on. But yeah, it really was a really good study for me. And I think it helped me, especially in my celibacy as well, because I started looking, this is what I want. This is what I want, because I know how it perfectly works. How it perfectly works is when I don't have to think about me and you don't have to think about you. I'm just there loving you. You're just there loving me. I'm just there looking after you. You're just there looking after me. There's that cycle. And we know that like cycles work. You've got you've got the cycles, the seasons. You've got the rain cycle. You know that these things are self-fulfilling. They're just, the rain comes down, just comes down. The sun comes out. Oh, we've got evaporation. That water goes back to where it came from. And then again, in life, cycles work. So when I notice also that love is a cycle, as well as being actual, it's a cycle, that refreshes itself, just in a similar way to how a car alternator recharges itself so your battery doesn't die. This is what happens in my love, when love is real, but it never stops.